Alright, guys. How's it going? Hope I don't get copyrighted for the song. Oh, this is, isn't this 18? 18? Yeah, I can't remember who sings that. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, doesn't matter. I just know what it's called. Alright, anyway. It's been a long time. It's actually been a very long time. It's oh my god. The getting into the vault mods again. It's been since last year. Roller Coaster Ride was done last summer, early fall. Yeah. Ever since I've been completely distracted with other things, and this feels kind of new to me. But yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna read this. I don't give a shit. This is weird. Like, whatever. Let's go. Oh, yes, the goddamn frames. Right off the bat, I really don't have anything to say except this is too loud of music. And in fact, what I'm going to do, because it's blaring, I don't want to hear it. I really don't give a fuck. Because I don't want shit blaring into my fucking ears when I'm trying to talk and all that stuff. I've already had a shitty week as it is. Probably going to be venting to you guys. Where's my HUD? So yeah, this is just like, obviously we could see this is just not taken seriously. Good God. Wow. A lot of thought was put into this. We have titties everywhere. These look like fucking basketballs. Like, come on. Jesus Christ. This bullshit here. This bullshit. Fucking God, man. Honestly. Anyway, so... God. A lot of you guys are not in the streams at night, and that's okay. No problem. It's just... It happens to be the time where I'm just extremely frustrated with cat adoption stuff. I'm not a fan of it anymore. It just seems like trying to adopt a cat is extremely difficult. And why? Just seems like it. I don't know. You go to these adoption centers, and you know, like the first one I went to in April. I was really excited, and I will admit, I owned dogs all my life. I never owned a cat. I didn't know what to really expect. And the lady there, I don't know, I should have walked out. I really should have walked out from the thing. Because how she was talking to me was like just completely condescending, like I was a complete idiot. And the cat that I chose, apparently she fostered it and was just completely like, she loved this cat, just loved it. And I'm like, okay, you know, that's fine. Well, she's talking to me and she's like, well, you know, you really got to, she has a beautiful coat. You got to make sure you do this. She goes, now I'm going to quiz you. What should you do during this? And I can't even remember what she even asked, because I was like, well, it dealt with the cat coming out, because I had, cats are supposed to be in a small space when you bring them home so they get adapted quickly. So they're not so stressed. God, this is so fucking stupid. Oh, I haven't been saving. Oh yeah, great. Anyway. Lovely. Better. So she's like, well, I'm going to quiz you. She's like, well, you know, what would you do if the cat wants to come out? Or, you know, should you just leave it there? blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, no, I would go out with it. And I answered her just like that because I was fairly annoyed. That looks like Korean. Like I was trying to, trying to be nice and stuff. And just the way she was talking to me, the whole quiz thing and all that stuff, it really annoyed me. What I should have done was said, you know what, if you want the cat so bad, just, she's yours, go ahead. And also, too, thanks for talking to me like I'm a fucking idiot. Like, fuck you too, I guess. Just ridiculous. So I come to find out, I read reviews. Oh my god. I read reviews on this place, and a lot of people gave poor reviews about this lady. About how you have to jump through hoops, and, god damn it. You have to jump through hoops and get talked down to, and I'm just like, man, oh man. And they are a reputable place, because I had somebody in my previous chat say, well, you gotta make sure, they're reputable and all this other stuff. And I'm like, anybody could be reputable. Depends on who's running the place and what they're all about. Like, you can have the best of the best care and facility and whatnot. And the place was nice. It, for what it was, it was clean, and they took care of him and stuff, and that was fine. But it's the people. And I can't tell you how many times I've talked about how many businesses and places like that just get ruined by stupidity. Just way too much stupid shit that happens. Oh my god, why? Fuck this game. So that was that. Fast forward to... oh, what was it? Tired of hearing this stupid ass sound. God. Just give me that. It's probably digitized, for all I know. Or not. And of course. Dumbass fucking mod. Fucking stupid. Put annoying ass sounds on. Get the fuck out of here. Out of memory. Cool. So yeah, this mod obviously will crash, but we'll just keep going. It hasn't even been 15 minutes yet. Not even. Yeah. Caverns. Yeah, caverns, really. Okay. Whatever you say. Stupid shit. You know what? God damn it. Shut up. That you... let's just go to level 2. Fuck that, dude. Uh-oh. Okay, gross. Now I gotta change my controls. Oh. Anyway, like I was saying, what the fuck is this bitch doing? Ew, die. Jesus H. Christ. Is that a nip slip? Yep, we got some areola going on there. That's good. What the fuck are you? Ew. Alright. Okay. Alright, man. Distracted by trash. What is that? Oh. ask. Looks like the start. Okay, anyway, yeah. Fast forward to July. And I come... Hey, Commander Keen! And I come across a cat from... he's just there for decoration, I suppose. Come across a cat that's about, I don't know, it was like 10 minutes from here. It wasn't far or anything. And it's like, what is that? Oh my god. So stupid. And the lady was like, oh yeah, there's no adoption fee. We want her to just go home after everything she's been through. And I was like, okay, well, what happened? And the lady's like, well, she had 30 kidney stones. Was it 30 or 35? Doesn't matter. She had 30 kidney stones. She just had surgery in April. She's okay. She's on the mend. We're glad about that. Blah, blah, blah. All right. I was like, okay, that's fine, whatever. And she seemed like a really nice cat. She really did. She seemed awfully sweet. She was calm. She was collective. It was everything that I was looking for. And then it turns out, I bring her home. This cat's not okay. This cat is sick. And she just pissed all over the closet door. Like, she jumped up on the bed. Thank fuck it wasn't on the bed. And I even had a waterproof blanket, but it didn't do any good to be since this happened on the closet door, and she just pissed all over the closet door, and I'm like, there's something definitely wrong here. Well, John happened to be at home when this happened. I was at work, and he goes, I did not expect to hear a scream. And I was like, what the fuck? I mean, the night before, the litter box was right there. She was looking at it, didn't go to it. She seemed fine. She went into her little cubbyhole, sat there the entire night, didn't move. I even got up to use the bathroom a couple of times, and she was still in her little cubbyhole. And I was like, well, this is kind of odd, because wow. For a cat that's on the mend, I mean, shouldn't it be okay? And she wasn't okay, and I was like, well, okay. I was like, I can't have this. Like, I can't have a cat sick still, and she's not on the mend. I mean, there's something wrong here. And here I read that cats, once a cat has kidney stones, they're prone to have them again. And I'm like, God, man, like, there was a whole thing to it, too. It's like, John and I, we were talking about it. He was like, did you notice how they buttered it up and the visitation? And we were noticing little things. And here's something that I noticed. Something that I noticed was, if this cat had a kidney issue, there was no food, there was no water in the room with her. There was no water to be found. And I told John that. I was like, did you notice? I was like, did you notice that there's no water whatsoever? It's just, there was just nothing. They were like, oh, she's only on a wet food diet. She can't have any dry. And I was like, okay. But a cat doesn't eat around the clock. As far as I'm concerned, that's not what they do. What they will do is, and what should be encouraged, is drinking more water, especially if they have a urinary issue. Don't you think that's what that should be. Like, you should... So, that was a fucking... It was a total fucking wreck. So, I keep looking. I'm looking and I'm looking. Oh. This game is just fucking annoying. Very annoying, the sounds. So yeah, so fast forward to, oh my god, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, a few weeks back, John and I, we go look at another cat that's about half hour away. God. Let's just make a save. So we go see this cat, and the lady, very strange. She was extremely strange. Just her, I don't know, the way she looked, the way she talked. I can't even stand this either. Just put that back. That's actually more manageable. God, this sucks. Holy shit. We go see her. I'm petting the cat. And it's taken to me quite well. And I'm like, it was a black kitty. She was a very pretty cat. And I'm petting her, and I can feel something on my hand. Just very, very strange. And I look at my hand, and it's covered in like this black, greasy film. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what is happening? This is just so stupid. This is like the dumbest fucking thing ever. I hate this fucking shit. Ever since Romanstein Hospital or whatever it was that I played back last year around Halloween, I played it. It's just dumb. It's not even fun. It's just stupid. Everything is stupid about it anyway. So I looked at the woman and I was like, well, has this cat been to the vet? And she's like, oh yeah, she went to the vet, you know, and everything's fine. I was like, well, if I'm not mistaken, this black greasy stuff on the cat, I was like, that's an indicator of fleas. I'll just wait for this little fanfare to completely stop. Stupid fucking game. So fucking stupid. Alright, let me save again. So John and I left, and we were disappointed. We were like, man, if we could just find a cat, you know, that's not trying to be dumped off. And that was the other thing, too. This cat was only $45 to adopt, which is not a bad thing, but that, in my opinion, I feel like that's almost like a red flag. Like, okay, why is this cat only $45? Like, what's going on here? Like, to me, that's just not good. It just seems like it's not a good thing. So, that was that. Now, this past Monday, a week ago, we're at PetSmart, and I got a betta fish. Got a betta fish, and we named it Hans, after Hans Gross. What the f... That scared the shit out of me. And we go over near the adoption center, because we were just curious to see what was there. And turns out there's an orange cat there, and there's a litter of kittens. And John's like, man, I would really like a kitten. I really like a kitten. I really like one. I was like, okay. So I inquire, right? I inquire about this kitten, and there was an orange cat there named Toby. So I inquire. The lady gets back with me. We're chit-chatting and stuff. So she's like, okay. She's like, well, I need to hear back from your landlord. And I said, okay, that's fine. I'm sure he'll get back to you. I said he's pretty busy getting apartment 3 set up because the girl just moved out. Well, then, that didn't happen because a whole day goes by and she messages me back and she goes, well, I haven't heard anything back yet. I was like, well, is there anything you'd like me to do? I was like, I don't know what I could do. And she's like, well, if you could just message him and ask him if he's gonna, if he could just get back to me. And I said, well, yeah, sure, I'll do that. So I was kind. Why would I be a dick? And I don't care for my landlord as it is. I just don't. I don't care for him. For various reasons. So, oh my god. What was I saying? Yeah, well, he messages me and he goes, well, he's like, I got 3 phone calls like this already, and I automatically knew who called him, and the other agencies that didn't call him, and I'll get to that in a second. I said, well, yeah. I was like, that's true. He's like, well, what are the other 3 phone calls about? I said they were potential adoptions. I was like, but unfortunately they fell through. It didn't work out. Oh. He's like, well, you're just getting 1 cat, right? And I was like, well, yeah, that's what we agreed on earlier this year. And I'm thinking to myself, why would I go against you? Which obviously a lot of people would go against, but I'm not like that because I'm not. And how would he know that? Well, I've been living here for almost 3 years. So, you should have a good idea of what your tenants are like. I think you should. So there was that. So he goes, what the fuck did he say? And it completely spoiled the whole thing for me. Because it was like I was being accused. I was being accused of having more than 1 cat here. Which I wouldn't do. I wouldn't go against my word. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't jeopardize myself is what I'm trying to say, basically. I wouldn't do that. So, I don't know, man. Like, he's like, I was like, you know what? I think I'll just pass on the entire thing. I think this is just it's not gonna happen. He goes, okay, well, if you change your mind, let me know. And I thought, oh. And before that, he's like, okay. He's like, well, he goes, can you send me her number? Because I deleted her voicemail. And I just sat here with my jaw practically hitting the fucking floor in absolute astonishment. So, you deleted the voicemail of this woman that I was trying to adopt this cat. Gee, thanks, I guess. I just said, you know what, I'm done. And then he was like, oh, okay, well, if you're trying to you change your mind, just let me know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, whatever, man. Like, fuck this game. So that was that. And like, so real quick, just to end things here, because obviously this isn't going to work out. Stupid ass thing. And, oh, that's the end of PQR. So now we're going into STU. Excellent. Excellent indeed. Sweet. Only 3 places have called him, and how many other places I applied to that did not. That's alarming in my opinion. But who am I? Anyway, guys, that was whatever that was called. It was shitty. I'm out. Yeah, Romanstein. Yeah, it's dumb. I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch you in the next one. Next one is, well, hopefully, if it works, The Road to Despair version 0.5 beta by Executor. But I think we'll play 0.6 beta, just for the sake of it. All right, guys, we'll see ya.